Hi, I'm Brandon Marcello. This is Joel A. Erickson. We just exited Jordan-Hare Stadium, where there was a scrimmage this morning. 70 plays, mostly the youngsters, as expected. What did we learn today, Joel?
Run-oriented. They didn't throw the ball a ton. Malzahn was made that very explicit even when we asked about receiver. He said this one was kind of a run scrimmage. Nick Marshall did not participate in the scrimmage. He participated in the first part, but Gus kind of said that they're going to hold some veterans outs for the younger guys. Rock Thomas, Peyton Barber, Cameron Petway, all those guys got a lot of time running with the ball.
Yeah, talked to Jonathan Jones. He mentioned that there were some fumbles today. He wanted to say how many, but there were some fumbles. That goes along with what Gus Malzahn and Jeff Whitaker were also saying about there were some very hard hits today. Defense was flying around quite a bit to the ball, and that's going to happen, especially when you have hungry youngsters involved. And two, you're running the ball 2 out of 3 times, so that is not totally unexpected. Quarterbacks were live today, except for Jeremy Johnson, because we're expecting Jeremy Johnson to start. Sean White looked good at times, but he's young. Tucker Tuberville did some good things as well, Gus Malzahn said. The interesting thing today, though, in the end, it's going to prove to be Jeremy Johnson, is that Gus still will not say that Jeremy Johnson's the starter for the Arkansas game.
But he's got to be.
He's got to be. Who else is it going to be?
That's the only person that's going to be.
There's Jonathan Wallace, who he has yet to mention early in camp or today about the scrimmage. And then you've got, beyond that, Sean White, a freshman, and there's no reason for them to burn a red shirt for a freshman when he's not experienced in the first game.
Honestly, it's getting kind of funny at this point.
It is. He just doesn't want to say it, but it's going to have to end up being Jeremy Johnson, unless he just wants to be totally crazy and decide to put a running back there and run Wildcat for the first 2 possessions.
That would be even funnier, in my opinion.
You never know.
Anyway, yeah, that is going to come out. One thing, freshman running backs, Peyton Barber said he's really impressed with Rock Thomas and Cameron Petway. Really impressed with their vision, that kind of thing. Although Gus did kind of hint that they were a little bit too excited and attacked the hole a little bit too early today. So, good and bad.
Physical ability's there. I mean, we've seen it. He looks like an SEC running back already.
And Petway's huge.
And Petway's a big guy. He's a bowling ball type of player. So, there you go. That's about all we learned today.
Yeah.
Freshmen got out there. They'll practice again this afternoon. Be light, obviously, but
special situations.
Yes. The good thing is they finally have tape to kind of look at and go over with these youngsters, and from there they can kind of decide who's going to be maybe a scout team type guy and who maybe has a chance to contribute this year. Much more coverage at AL.com
coming up this weekend.